These are 7 amazing destinations that you should add to your bucket list. Our planet is a big and beautiful place. With travel being easier than ever, it's a big decision choosing where you want to head for your next holiday. So we've picked out 7 amazing places that you should check out for your next trip. Madeira is a beautiful island in the Atlantic Ocean. It's part of Portugal, but it's closer to Morocco. Thanks to its stunning and dramatic landscapes, Madeira is sometimes referred to as the Hawaii of Europe. Temperatures stay at a consistent 18 to 26 degrees Celsius all year round, so it's a great destination for any time of the year. The island boasts some of the most stunning hiking spots in Europe, including the Pico do Arriero to Pico Ruvo hike. This is widely considered one of Europe's most challenging hikes, 10 kilometers in length and with an incline of over 1,000 meters. But if you choose to take on this hike, you'll experience some of the most incredible views Madeira has to offer. It's recommended to start this hike just before sunrise for a truly unforgettable experience. Funchal, the island's capital, is home to the famous Madeira toboggan ride. This unique commute has been used by the residents since the 19th century as a means of transport down the steep roads. Climb into a wicker basket and whiz down the hill from Monte to Livramento. The ride takes approximately 10 minutes and covers 2 kilometers. If this sounds like your kind of destination, then here are a few hotels to consider booking. The Pastana Carlton is a classic 5-star hotel with a rich history in the heart of Funchal, and it has direct sea access. Next, Savoy, also in Funchal, has a trendy modern vibe and this gorgeous rooftop pool. Or if you're after somewhere a little more tucked away, check out Saccharum Resort and Spa in Arco da Caleta. Nestled in the cliffs, this hotel has a zen feeling, perfect for a relaxing getaway. Check out our Madeira hotel video guide for more accommodation pics. For our next destination, we're heading to another island with fantastical landscapes in a very different climate. Iceland is an incredible country with waterfalls, mountains, glaciers, natural hot springs, and of course, it's a great spot to see the Northern Lights. It's a country you can visit all year round, though summer and winter in the land of fire and ice will bring you 2 completely different experiences. Visit in the summer to experience the phenomenon of the midnight sun, where the sun never fully sets. Take advantage of those extra daylight hours to explore the unreal landscapes to your heart's content. Or visit in the winter months for a cozy getaway. In the winter, you have a much higher chance of seeing the Northern Lights as the nights last longer. The lights don't always show, but there are plenty of mobile forecast apps which will help be able to predict when the auroras might appear. I recommend heading out on a tour of the Golden Circle, where you'll see some of Iceland's most spectacular sights, including a geyser, Gullfoss Waterfall, and Thingvellir National Park, where you can walk between the North American and European tectonic plates. If you're basing yourself in Reykjavik, here are a couple of hotels we recommend. Island Spa and Wellness Hotel has gorgeous rooms and its own spa, which makes this perfect for relaxing after a day of exploring. Centre Hotel Laugavir is in the heart of Reykjavik, just minutes from the shops and the famous church Hallgrímskirkja. It also has a Northern Lights viewing platform, complete with a wake-up call if the auroras are sighted. Paris is one of the most famous and romantic cities in the world. If you've never been, why not make this the year that you do? The French capital is bursting with culture, art, and fantastic food. Stroll along the River Seine, taking in the views and browse the book and art stalls. If you're a book lover, visit Shakespeare & Company, an English bookshop with cozy reading nooks and a wide variety of literature. No trip to Paris would be complete without snapping a pic by the Eiffel Tower. You can see the iconic landmark from most places in the city. A particularly good spot is Trocadero, down by the River Seine. You can even get a peek at the tower on Metro Line 6 if you can nab a window seat. For an even more authentic Parisian experience, head up north to the Montmartre neighbourhood. Here you'll find the world-famous Moulin Rouge Theatre and Cabaret Bar, as well as winding cobbled streets lined with cafes and boutiques. Sacré-Cœur Cathedral can also be found here. You can hop on the cable car tram up to the top, where you can enjoy a panoramic view of Paris. It's worth noting that the once famous Bridge of Locks no longer exists in Paris due to structural concerns about the number of locks being left by lovers over the years. But worry not, this tradition of sealing your love with a key continues at places like Sacré-Cœur and the Eiffel Tower, where couples are still placing locks on the much safer surrounding fences. For a centrally located hotel, I recommend Hotel Elysée Union for these gorgeous views of the Eiffel Tower. If you're wanting to spend a little more time in Montmartre, then Terrace Hotel would be a great pick. For more Paris hotel reviews, check out our video guide. Egypt is well known for its history and, of course, the pyramids. But did you know that if you head to the east of the country, you'll find a stunning resort town with white sandy beaches and crystal clear waters on the coast of the Red Sea? HURGHADA is a holidaymaker's paradise, especially in the winter months. Temperatures here are warm all year round, making this a great destination for a festive season getaway. You can take a day trip on a boat to visit the desert island of Marmia Gifton. This is a beautiful tropical paradise in the Red Sea with unreal beaches. You can also go snorkeling in the reefs, getting up close with the local marine life. The sunsets are really something special here. They are worth the trip alone. The key to an amazing holiday here is picking a great resort base. For the full, all-inclusive luxury experience, you have got to check out Seri Beach Resort. For family fun, consider Sinbad Club across the road. Sinbad Club has an aqua park, wave pool and sports facilities, so there'll be no danger of getting bored. If you're finding this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe. Known as the Red City, Marrakech is a city in Morocco hidden away in an oasis in the middle of a desert. It gets its nickname from the red walls that surround the city. The beating heart of the city is the Medina, full of winding streets, traditional riads and bustling souks, selling everything from handcrafted textiles to exotic spices. In the centre of the Medina lies Gemma El Fanar. This square is a must-visit when in Marrakech, with street entertainers, henna tattoo artists and street food stalls. I suggest also visiting the square in the evening. Head up to a rooftop bar to watch the sunset and see the square come alive at night. There are lots of beautiful lush gardens hidden amongst the city. Jardin Majorelle has a vibrant blue villa set amongst incredible gardens lined with cacti. This spot is definitely one for an Instagram pic. Bahia Palace is an impressive example of Moroccan architecture with rooms filled with beautiful paintings and mosaics. For an intimate city stay, I recommend Riyadh Explore in the heart of the city. Formerly a traditional Moroccan home, this is now a gorgeous boutique hotel. Further outside the city, try Kenzie Club Agdel Medina for an all-inclusive luxury experience with several pools. For more hotels in Marrakech, check out our video about where to stay. In the south of Croatia, on the coast of the Adriatic Sea, you'll find the stunning medieval fortress town of Dubrovnik. If you're a fan of the TV show Game of Thrones, you'll recognise some of the streets and city walls, as Dubrovnik was a key filming spot for the show. You can certainly see why it was used as a filming location for the fantasy series, as the old town feels like stepping into another world. You can wander the streets on foot, as the centre of the old town is a car-free zone. There's so many hidden gems to discover here. Overlooking Dubrovnik is Mount Surge. It's a 2-hour hike to the top, or if the weather is good, you can get the cable car. Whichever way you choose to climb the mountain, it's absolutely worth heading up here for sunset and to see the beautiful bird's eye views of the old town. One of the best ways to experience the Croatian coastline is via boat. From Dubrovnik harbour, you can book a number of different boat tours, including a day trip to Lokrum Island. This is a fantastic day out where you can learn about some of the local history dating all the way back to the Crusades. You can also discover some hidden pools and rock formations. If your main goal is to explore the city, I recommend a stay at Hotel Lero, which is just a 15-minute walk from the old town, and it has its own pool and spa. For a unique stay, I recommend Hotel Moor, with its beautiful cave bar built into the rocks. We're heading to another famous capital city for our next destination. Italy's capital, Rome, is a historical landmark all in its own right. On every corner you'll find stunning marble architecture and history dating all the way back to the Roman Empire and the Italian Renaissance. One of the things I loved about Rome is how walkable it is, with most of the famous sites being within just a few kilometres of each other. Comfortable shoes are a must though, and I definitely recommend leaving the heels at home, as almost all of the roads are cobbles. In order to make the most of the famous sites in Rome, you'll need to book ahead. Places like the Colosseum and the Sistine Chapel require pre-booking to get in, otherwise you'll be standing in a long line with no guarantee of entry. But you can avoid this because as part of an easyJet holidays package, you can book some of these experiences as an add-on to your trip. A huge highlight in Rome is, of course, the food. There are a few Rome-specific pasta dishes that you have to try, including the cacio e pepe pasta, which is cheese and black pepper, and it is delicious. Definitely grab some gelato too. You've probably heard this tip before, but look for a gelato shop that keeps the gelato in these tins rather than piled high on the display. This is a mark of fresher tasting gelato. For a centrally located hotel, I recommend Navona Palace Inn. It's tucked away down a side street off Piazza Navona. It's surrounded by restaurants and bars, and it even has its own spa in the cellar. For something a little further out, the Building Hotel would be a great pick, as it has its own pool and this beautiful spa to relax in after a long day of exploring. All of the destinations I've talked about in this video can be booked as part of an easyJet holidays package, which includes accommodation and flights to and from the UK. For beach holidays, this also includes 23 kilograms hold luggage and transfer to and from the hotel. Use the link in the description to book and be in with the chance of winning back the cost of your holiday. Subscribe to the easyJet Holidays YouTube channel for more destination and hotel guides.